Looks good, doesn't it? Nice colour on that, isn't there? You know.
Let's see.
I can smell that, Ross. Have a smell of that.
Ooh, that smells good. Now, obviously, you take the cling film off, right?
Do something.
Just checking.
You know something has happened. You know, it's happened. I seen it go out with the cling film on. I said, guys, that cling film hasn't come off it. Oh Jesus, yeah.
We thought that was the
cling
garnish.
Oh God. But you know.
Now I'll just double check. We Food and Wine wine editor Raymond Blake has chosen wines to go with each of the one wine to go with one of the dishes that each chef is doing over the entire weekend. So I'll just double check. Is it to go with the ham hock or with the ham hock? Okay. So
some avocado puree. Okay. Avocado puree, very simple. Take the flesh out of the shell into a liquidizer, some lime juice. Turn the button on.
Yeah.
Wait 2 minutes, and that's what you have. Okay.
Posh guacamole, basically.
Yeah. I mean, simple
Sorry,
things.
you're a Michelin-starred chef.
But no,
what am I saying?
they're simple things, Ross, aren't they? Aren't they simple things? You know, all this, yeah, really, isn't it? I think it really is. You know, I think that's.
Shall I serve this?
Please, Ross, do you mind? Will there be enough there for 6, think?
Maybe another 3 blobs of
this.
Of that.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I know it ruins your design.
No,
Sorry about that.
No, not at all. 1, 2.
Sorry, that's a technical term,
3.
a blob. I'll take that away. And
the
this
word.
is here?
Blinis, little blinis.
Yummy.
So,
here we go.
Thank you very much. Oh, thank you.
The blinis.
That's very nice of you.
Paying attention anyway, were you?
You've been very kind. You're applauding because you haven't tasted it.
Still very communal.
Right.
So we moved on to the ham hock now.
We have, yeah. Now I'm going to have to sit down here and see what my box tricks have here. Yes?
You missing something?
No. Don't worry, Ross. I think we're okay. I think.
Think you might know what you're doing?
No, I don't know now, actually. Okay, so. Normally you'd leave this cool down the water for about half an hour, okay, because it's very hot. Which I should have done, but I didn't. So I'll leave it over here. And I got spoons here, okay. Now, take us out.
Ooh, nice.
Looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
By the way, what I'm doing here is the very same way as you do baked ham. Same principle, okay? And a good tip is, what I like doing with the baked ham. You know, who does a baked ham here? A good tip for me, anyway, is I cook the baked ham Christmas Eve in water, okay? And it'll cool down the water. Leave it in the water till next morning, okay? And we have a turkey in the oven, all going, the smoke coming out of the oven, and you're all happy, and you're on your 5th glass of wine.
3 units a day, Derry, just to remind you.
Use some of the water for cabbage if you want to, or for sprouts, but keep some of the water, bring it back up to the boil, get the ham, take all the fat off it, put it back in the water for about 20 minutes, take it out, and then glaze it. I'm going to show you now the glazing, and then into the oven.
Oh, beautiful.
For about 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying?
And you end up with beautiful crackling.
No. But the thing is, the ham, crispy, kind of glazed, you know.
Yeah.
But the ham doesn't have to be hot. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Baked ham doesn't have to be hot. In actual fact, it can be warm, you know what I'm saying? It's perfectly okay, yeah? So I'll take this off here. Now, normally this is easier, like I say, if it, see that fat, take that extra fat off, yeah? And,
so are you taking the skin off and leaving the fat behind? Is that it?
I don't want to leave. I don't have too much fat on it, you know.
Okay.
Take the skin off here, yeah. And you have a lovely. Smells good, doesn't it?
Now you could do this a couple of days before and then do this process on the day.
Easily.
Okay.
Have this done. Have all this done. Have the ham, already done. Or another way I do it sometimes is have the ham glazed, glaze it and everything, and just have it there.
Ready to pop in the oven.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or take it out of the oven, just leave it there. And just normally happens is in my house, I don't know about you guys, the ham, everyone picks the ham, don't they? They come in and they pick the ham, and then sit down and...
Oh, yes.
We're full. Jeepers, we're full. Actually, another thing for you is on Christmas mistakes people make, I think anyway, is too much food. Turkey and ham, by their own virtue, are really, really rich.
Yeah.
So you don't need much. And people, another thing mistake people make is have they do things they don't normally do, like i.e. have 3 or 4 different potatoes, 3 or 4 different veg.
It's pointless.
Yes?
Yeah. Less
right?
is more. Less is more.
Am I right? 1 potato, 1 good potato, 1 good veg. Yeah? Nice bit of gravy. Turkey, a very light starter, the ham. You have stuffing. Stuffing's important, I think, isn't it? And you have the plum pudding. Because who eats a plum pudding on Christmas Day after lunch or dinner?
Yeah, nobody does, do
Hands
they?
up, who does? Oh, I tell you, you're some boy. Oh, you're some girl. Well done, yes. What? Because I can't. I've never done it yet. Yeah? So I always think, you know, less is more on Christmas Day.
And
Now, am I talking too much here, am I?
No, no, that's fine. I was
Begin,
just thinking, in our house, you're right, we never have Christmas pudding after the... We have me mammy's pavlova. Where's she gone?
Now I'm
She's done a runner. I checked for your bag.
Yeah, she has done a runner, yeah. Yeah. Now, you could do this, is get the mustard and honey and mix it, yeah? But I haven't done it, because I like making work for myself. Okay, just mix it a couple of spoonfuls of mustard. That is Dijon mustard. You use English mustard, yeah? And, how am I doing for time? Okay, Ross, am I?
Yeah, I think you're okay for a few minutes.
A few minutes.
3 minutes.
3 minutes? Never.
Is that too much?
Yeah, well, I might do the cabbage for you guys, but we'll do the ham anyway. The important bit, yeah? You know something? That would feed 4 people, wouldn't it? So another option for you than buying a full ham, you know? I think, anyway. And also, you see, if you want to buy a small ham for your family, you normally buy the gammon that has no bone in it. Right or wrong? And I always think ham needs a bone doing this, because you get much more flavour from it, yeah? So this is a little trick again, okay? So ask the butcher, while you're buying a turkey, listen, throw in a ham hock there, will you? Huh?
The butchers will be delighted to hear that now.
Your butcher, your local butcher is there. I mean, my guy's here, Evan K. Meats, Michael Birmingham, and he's up here in the stand. I'm sharing with them.
Indeed.
I'm in cahoots some weekends. I'm doing a few things in next year, a few products with them, but they'll always do that for you. Butchers will always. They're there for you, I think. I think a local butcher is the one to go to, isn't it? There's one thing I was saying also last night is, you know, as I was saying to Ross earlier, some guy came into me today, a lovely fella actually, but he had pheasants. He was selling pheasants, and he said, look, and they were a very good price, Ross.
Yeah,
and they were lovely pheasants, but they were from England. There's nothing wrong with England. But I said, look, you know, I can't buy from England. You know, I'm going to buy, this year was especially this, of all the years, I'm going to buy everything in Ireland.
Yeah.
I think actually all the chefs you'll talk to this weekend will say the same thing. Not just me, all the chefs are here. And by the way, there's some great chefs here. They always what to do with these shows is start off with the worst chef and build up. Who's on Sunday, Ross? Who's the last chef on?
Yeah, it's not you, Derry.
No, I know that. Who is it? It's Gordon Ramsay. Yeah. It's a little bit of brown sugar, okay?
So what does that go in at there?
Give it a blast, because it's hot, you know. 170, 180, okay?
Okay. Oh, there's honey to go on as well. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I love honey. Who loves honey? The only thing is, on toast, what happens?
Oh, down your front.
Yeah. So, lamb this on here now. As you can see, by the way, when I follow a recipe, I follow it exactly to the letter. See that? That is 50 mils of honey, okay? There was 35 grams of sugar there for sure.
Yeah.
And I reckon mustard, there was definitely, 38 grams. Okay?
Now, in fact, the recipe is reproduced in the event guide. So if you have a look there, also in the magazine, which is just on the shelves today.
Yeah.
So Derry's
exactly,
recipe.
That's great.
From, I believe, a book that you've written, Derry.
That's right. Wrong oven. Yes, keeping it simple. Salian's name, give a great name. Thank you, Salian. Keeping it simple.